Hey class, my name is Micah Caswell, and I'm going to be interviewing Jonathan George, who works for PepsiCo. He works in their charity division, helping oversee their charitable support really all over the world. He has a really interesting job. We are going to meet over lunch. We go to church together, and so we're going to meet after church over lunch, and I'm just going to talk through the 15 questions with him. Jonathan is a lot of fun. He's very outgoing and friendly. And so just with regards to body language and things like that, I'm just going to be able to just chit chat with him and visit with him and talk through the questions. So I think it'll be a really informal process. With regards to the questions, in kind of a coaching format, I'm going to start with kind of talking about culture versus climate, and just asking him about the culture of PepsiCo, and then the climate of PepsiCo. And I'm kind of starting there, making a distinction between those two categories in order to distinguish what climate is. And so I'm going to emphasize the idea that climate is more about mood and feeling. And then I'm going to go into some questions just about what is the mood and feelings, and thus climate of employees at PepsiCo, and talk about kind of his perceptions of that, if he agrees that that's the ideal that executives want to set, but then also if that's what he's experiencing in those in that climate and feels and mood of the company. And then we're going to begin to talk about challenges to maintaining those moods and feelings, and what happens when people are struggling in those areas, if they're struggling to experience those moods and feelings and climate of the company. And my hope is to kind of get into then some strategies of maybe some things that they do at PepsiCo when maybe someone is struggling in those areas, how to maintain the moods that they want to, and maybe even get into some really intentional strategies. So anyway, that's kind of my approach to the 15 questions. Of course, they'll be listed here in the paper. But again, I'll be interviewing Jonathan George, and he works for PepsiCo in their charity division. We are friends from church, and we're going to meet just over lunch after church on Sunday, February 23rd. So hopefully this video kind of checks the box for that, and what we're doing as far as asking open-ended questions in the interview. But I'm really looking forward to it. Jonathan's a lot of fun. I think PepsiCo is a phenomenal company, and so I'm excited to just learn from him, and hopefully this process will give him some insights as well.